salams and Ramadan Kareem to those people that are celebrating. My name's Saray, I'm one of the personal trainers at Cal, and today I'm going to do a little bit of a question and answer session to help you get the best out of your Ramadan in terms of health, fitness and well-being. The first question I'm often asked is, what should I eat? The primary thing that you should be trying to get into your diet is water. So try and hydrate as much as you can from the moment you hit iftar all the way to sahur. So think about drinking at least 2 glasses at iftar, 1 massive glass during tarawih, and then 2 again at sahur. And in between, grab a glass too. Also think about getting water into your diet. So eating lots of cucumbers, tomatoes, melons, and other foods that are dense with water. They will also help you hydrate, as well as deliver essential vitamins. The first type of food to include are whole foods. So these are foods that are found as close to their natural state as possible. So fresh fruit, fresh veg, nuts, seeds, and even grilled chicken and fish. The second most important food group is protein. Protein is great for recovery. It helps with the repair and growth of cells in your body. It also helps keep you fuller for longer. Examples of protein that you can include in your diet are Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, eggs, fish, chicken, meat, even whey protein will help getting your protein content up. The next food group I'm going to talk about are fats. Now, fats are often abundant when it comes to the iftar table. We have lots of savouries, we have lots of food laden with fat. However, those fats are saturated and can often help start making us feel a little bit bloated and give us indigestion. So the fats that I would encourage you to choose are unsaturated. Things like coconut oil, nuts, seeds, olive oil, fats that will generally not only increase your satiety levels, but also have lots of benefits for your health. The last food group I'm going to talk to you about are superfoods. Now, you've often heard about superfoods, might not know exactly what they are. They are foods that are packed with vitamins, minerals, and other essential nutrients. They can include lots of leafy greens like spinach, kale, broccoli, even cauliflower, quinoa, chia seeds, which will also hold lots of water for hydration. Choose these foods to give you longevity, to give you internal health, and to keep your cells working efficiently. I'm often asked, what foods should I avoid at iftar? Now, I don't like to talk about people avoiding certain foods. I think that kind of creates a negative mindset towards foods. But what I would encourage you to do is look at the foods that I've already mentioned. So look at the foods that are going to give you satiety, that are going to give you health benefits, and eat those. Take away the feeling that those foods give you, and automatically you will start wavering more towards those, and you won't feel deprived of eating those other foods that might not have the particular benefits that these foods will have, in particular fried savouries and things like that. So don't think that you can't eat them. Think more about the food. Choose the foods that will give you more benefits over those that won't. Another question I've been asked is, I don't wake up for sahur, does that really matter? In one word, yes it does. Sahur is a really important meal of the day. It's that meal that's going to decide how you feel when you wake up later on in the day to start your day properly. Not only that, it will also put you in a starvation mode for a little bit longer. So yes, it does matter. Try and have something. If you don't feel like you can eat at that time on a morning, try and have something like a protein shake or something to build up your satiety at that time of the day, and encourage yourself to eat a little bit more. Pace yourself during the night if you need to, but do try and get something whole, something with protein and enough nutrients to help you get through the day. It will stop you from craving at the following iftar, and it will also help you survive the day efficiently. Another question I've been asked is, how do I stay hydrated during Ramadan? And I've covered on this a little bit in the first section. And to do that, I would just recommend that rather than taking all your water in one go, pace it out during the night. So 2 glasses at iftar, 1 glass during tarawih, 2 glasses at sahur, and a glass in between. Also eat foods that are rich in water, so cucumbers, tomatoes, courgettes, melons, berries. Lots of veg have lots of water in as well. So choose your foods wisely and ones that are going to have more benefits to you. Another question I've been asked is, when is the best time to exercise whilst you're fasting? So firstly, if you didn't exercise before Ramadan, please don't try and take it up now, especially whilst you're fasting. Stick to your regular routine, maybe lessen or the intensity a little bit. If you did exercise prior to Ramadan, then the best time to get any cardio exercise would be just before iftar, if you're unable to do it after iftar. So it would be just before iftar, because you know your body is going to get that nutrients and it's going to be fed. If you can't, then do it any other point in the day, but try and listen to your body. So listen to when the intensity is enough, go a little bit lighter, do less repetitions, and keep the intensity a little bit lower than you usually would, because remember, you've still got the rest of the day to get through. Should I do weights or cardio? This is a really interesting topic and you'll get lots of different answers for this. Personally, I think cardio is great for whilst you're fasting. Fasted cardio has lots of benefits and it is scientifically proven to lower body fat percentage. It doesn't work for everyone and it's not suited to everyone, but whilst you're fasting, if you don't have any other option, it might work. I don't mean go run 10k or anything like that if your body's not used to it. Light exercise is great. In terms of weight training, I wouldn't really recommend whilst you're fasting unless it's directly before iftar. And the reason I say that is because weight training breaks muscle fibers, and in order for them to repair and grow, you need to have nutrition straight after that weight training period. If you're not going to get that nutrition, you are going to lose more muscle mass in Ramadan. You are going to lose muscle mass anyway, but a little bit more if you start weight training in Ramadan. So just be careful of which training you do and choose a little bit wisely. With regards to all the exercise, whether you choose to do cardio, weight training or walking, anything like that, be aware of your energy levels, be aware of your body. If you're not feeling it today, don't do it. If you feel like you've got a walk in you today, go for it. But listen to your body. Do not compare yourself to other people. Listen to your own body. A little bit of fresh air and a little bit of exercise will help you feel good, and it will boost your endorphins and make you feel a little bit more energetic. But listen to your energy levels prior to doing that exercise. How many times a week should I exercise? Now, the general rule of thumb is exercise 3 times a week for 30 minutes. Now, if you didn't exercise prior to Ramadan, don't take it up now. Stay within your step count or do something to keep active, but try not to take yourself out of your comfort zone where you can't maintain your energy levels. If you did exercise prior to Ramadan, you can stay with that 30 minutes 3 times a week. Again, still be aware of your energy levels and make sure that you are getting the nutrients in during the time when you can eat. Remember, it is 80% of what you eat and 20% of what you exercise. So try and eat well, try and feed and nourish your bodies as well as you can. That is part of the discipline of Ramadan, and hopefully you will feel a difference, not just emotionally and spiritually, but also physically. You will feel stronger just by eating and choosing well. Another question I've been asked is, what should I eat for sahur? So the easiest way to do sahur is be prepared for it. So the day before, you could just make yourself some overnight oats. They may include oats, a protein. If you've got casein, you can use casein because it's longer releasing. However, whey is fine, or even milk, Greek yogurt, anything like that. Chia seeds. stick them all in, put some berries in, mix it up. So that way, the following day, you've got enough energy and enough nutrients to get through it without it affecting your day and wanting to feel lethargic all day. Another question I've been asked is, why do I feel so lethargic? And that can be for a number of reasons. First of all, lethargy can be caused, especially in the first few days of Ramadan like we're in now, because we're just into a new routine. We're getting up in the night, we're having less sleep probably. So if that's the reason, try and get a couple of naps in the day, or try and get a nap in the day. But listen to your body as well. Try not to oversleep. Oversleeping can also cause a lot of tiredness. So try and just listen to your body, have enough sleep, and that's it. Also, when you can eat, make sure you eat iron-rich foods, vitamin B-rich foods, foods that are packed with essential nutrients. So lots of superfoods will help you with that. Also, think about the foods that you're eating. Are they starchy? If they are, they're probably going to cause spikes in your energy levels. So try and think about slow releasing foods, so whole grain foods. Try to avoid white bread or white pasta and things like that. Try and get whole grain versions of those as well. Also, include a lot of protein in your diet. That protein will help keep you fuller for longer, but it will also release energy and keep your satiety levels maintained during the day. So think about those things. Also, great multivitamin will help. Okay, a question I always get every year as well, and I had it again this year. What should I eat and when? So I will give you a breakdown of a good routine, but also a routine I've used for years, and I think it's done me well. So to start off with, at iftar, so when you break your fast, have a couple of dates and then something that has protein in it. So it might be Greek yogurt, it might be a milky drink, it might be a lassi, something like that. Not with a lot of sugar in though, something that's whole but got more protein in. Once you've had that along with your water, have a break, go to read your maghrib or do whatever you need to do for about 20 minutes to half an hour. Let your sugar levels stabilise and then go in for your meal. So your main meal will be something with protein in it, whole grain in it, healthy fats, and lots of superfoods. So lots of leafy greens, veg, fruit, anything that's got water in it as well as essential nutrients. After that, obviously keep sipping on water throughout the night. At midnight, again, have a snack or another meal depending on how you're feeling. Ensure, again, you have the main food groups in that snack or meal, especially protein. If you wish, if you're staying up, again, keep sipping on water or have another glass of water, have a nap, and then wake up for suhoor. When you get up for suhoor, try and have your biggest meal of the day. Okay, so that has to be something, again, whole grain, wholesome. It has to have lots of protein in it, essential fats, and essential minerals, vitamins, superfoods in there. So for suhoor, I tend to think the rule of thumb, go for overnight oats, Greek yogurt, protein if you've got it, chai seeds, stick a teaspoon or tablespoon of peanut butter in there. Keep that overnight. Chai seeds are great in there as well. So you've got something prepared for when you wake up. You don't have to prepare anything, you can just eat it. Along with that, you might wish to have toast and a couple of eggs as well, and a handful of nuts. So I always have more than one meal at suhoor. I always tend to prepare myself even to have more at suhoor, just because I know that's going to be the longest time without going with any food. I do hope that question and answer session has been useful for you. Again, if you do have any more questions that you'd like answering, just drop them in the comments below and I'll try to keep an eye out for them and get them answered as soon as possible. If you do want any more guidance, we have got a booklet that we made last year on the tips on Ramadan. If you'd like a copy, it is on the CAL website. We can get it sent to you, or I can send you a link to it. Thank you very much for listening and taking the time out. I hope you have a blessed and peaceful Ramadan. From everyone at CAL and myself, Ramadan Kareem.